Separable verbs in the present tense. What is a separable verb? These are verbs which are made up of two parts, a prefix and the infinitive of a verb. For example, aufstehen. So it is composed of two words, two individual. Uh, so it is composed of stem and its prefix. So this is an infinitive of verb stehen and this is auf. So we combine them together to get aufstehen, which means to get up. These are some of the important separable verbs. So abfahren means to depart, abholen means to pick up, abwaschen to do the washing up, anfangen to start, ankommen to arrive, and rufen to phone, aufhören to stop, aufräumen, aufräumen to tidy up, aufstehen to get out, ausgehen to go out, einkaufen to go shopping, and einladen to invite. Similarly, like this, einschlafen to fall asleep, Fernsehen to watch television, sauber machen to clean, stattfinden to take place, vorbereiten to prepare, vorstellen to introduce your oneself. Prefixes go at the end. When a separable verb is in the present tense, the prefix is usually separated from the infinitive form of the verb and goes to the end of the sentence. So this is anrufen. So anrufen is to phone. So here is an example of so here Nolte ruft seine Frau an means Mr. Nolte rings his wife. So in this sentence, the separable verb is split and the stem is written first, and then we will write its prefix at the last of the sentence. So similarly, aufstehen means to get up. So is an example of that. Bernhard steht 5 Uhr morgens auf. Means Bernard get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Morgens with a small m means morning. In this, we split the separable verb and we write the stem first and then we write its prefix, so which is auf. And depending upon the verb, if it's first person, second person, third person, singular, plural, we will write its ending. So stehen is converted to state. It is third person. Bernhard steht und 5 Uhr morgens. Similarly, anrufen is converted to roofed, which is roof, its stem, and stem takes the ending depending upon which person is used it for. So ausgehen, Corina geht jeden Tag aus. So Corina goes out every day. Jeden Tag, every day. Then we have Fernsehen. Die Kinder sehen jeden Abend Fern. The children watch television every evening. Die Kinder sehen jeden Abend Fern. Einkaufen. Er kauft im Supermarket ein. He goes shopping in the supermarket. Stattfinden. Das Meeting findet am Montag statt. The meeting take place on Monday. You will see the das meeting find it. So find mm, so we will take the find and add the ending depending upon which person is used. So das meeting am Montag start. So start comes at the end since it is a prefix. Separable verbs in two clauses. When a sentence consists of two clauses, the split of prefix goes to the end of the relevant clause. This may not necessarily be at the end of the sentence. So, if a sentence is composed of two clauses, uh, uh, so let's say it with an example. So, clause 1 is Ich steht auf. Then the next clause is Und dann frühstücke ich. So first means I get up, and then second means I have a breakfast. So I get up and then I have breakfast. So we will write it as Ich. So we will just read it as Ich stehe auf und dann frühstücke ich. So you can see we will write the stem first and infinitive first, and then we'll write its prefix at the end. Und, this is a this is the second clause after the und. Und means and. Uh, dann frühstücke ich. Okay. Uh, then the next is Herr Carlson seit fern. So Fernsehen is watch television. So you see we write its infinitive first and then we write its uh, prefix. Aber seine Kinder lesen. Miss, so we will read it as Herr Carlson seit fern, aber seine Kinder lesen. Mr. Carlson is watching television, but his children are reading. So aber means but. So before aber we have a first clause. So here Carlson seit fern. After aber we have a second clause which is seine Kinder lesen. So which means is Mr. Carlson is watching television, but his children are reading. If you have a sentence with several clauses which use separable verbs, then use have the split off part at the end of each clause. So here's another example. Dr. Schuster schlaft erst 24 Uhr ein, aber er steht schon 5 Uhr auf. Means Dr. Schuster only goes to sleep at midnight, but he gets up at 5 o'clock. So you can see, so this aber separate joins the two clauses. So this is first clause which says schlaft ein, means einschlaft is the separable verb which means to sleep, and then we have aufsteht means to get up. Verbs can have more than one prefix. A verb often takes more than one prefix. Here are example of many different meanings that the verb common to come has when combined with a prefix. So it so a infinitive common has, so here we have an common means to arrive. Common means to come. An common, if we add a prefix an, then it means to arrive. Similarly, mit common means to come along. Weiter common means to get on. Herein common means to come in. Here aus common to come out. Nach common means to come later. Zurück common means to come back. So if we change its prefix, then the meaning also change. Uncommon means to arrive. Mitkommen means to come along. Weiterkommen means to get on. Herinkommen means to come in. Herauskommen means to come out. Nachkommen means to come later. Another word is steigen. So it has two variations, einsteigen and umsteigen, which means to get in and out. Umsteigen means to change. Aussteigen means to get out or off. Uh, you can quickly identify which verbs are separable. Uh, so most common separable prefixes are ab, an, auf, aus, ein, mit, nach, vor, zu, zurück. Some inseparable prefixes. There are also prefixes which are inseparable. They include be, ge, fer. So these are separable ab, an, auf, aus, ein, mit, nach, vor, zu, zurück, and these are inseparable. So be, ge, fer. Frequently used verbs with inseparable prefixes are so bezahlen to pay, erzahlen to tell, verdienen to earn, verkaufen to sell, verstehen to understand. Just in